Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. And I just bought something and there's a couple thoughts that I have in mind. And one of them is, what was I thinking? And one of them was, man, this is so cool. So I upgraded my cell phone, like everybody does. It's been 2 years. I decided to get the new phone because I'm hoping to be able to travel again soon, and I use my cell phone a lot when I travel. I like to do videos and things like that with my phone. It's so much quicker than bringing out my whole camera and unpacking it, shooting it. You know what I mean. Cell phones are so much easier and the cameras are getting so much better on the cell phones. But I have two thoughts. First off, let's talk about the cost of this cell phone. This cell phone cost me, in Canadian dollars, $2,300 to buy this phone. If you get a plan, great. It's still going to cost you $700 and some down the road and $50 some a month for 2 years. So yeah, you're paying $2,400 for this phone. And it struck me that not the car I'm driving right now, but the car I bought before that was a PT Cruiser. It was only 3 years old when I bought it, and I paid about $4,000 for that car. So I bought a car at about, and this phone is close to 60% of the cost of a car. I cannot believe how expensive phones have gotten all of a sudden and how good they are at convincing us to buy a new one every year when a new model comes out. Newer and better, right? iPhone 10, oh, gotta get that. Oh, the Samsung Ultra, Pixel, all these different phones. Well, I bought it for a reason. First of all, I can deduct it because I use my cell phone for my business and I use it for photography and things like that. It is actually a business expense. So that's not as big a deal to me as the cost. But why would I, my phone was working fine. There was nothing wrong with it. It's going good. And I had a Samsung S10. Boom. Brand new phone, looks good. There's no scratches, no dents, no nothing like that. But take a look at the camera. Okay, so there's the camera set up on this phone. Now, I went and I got this phone. Bit of a size difference there, as you can see. And take a look at the camera on this guy. Look at that. That's look how many cameras there are on this. It's crazy. This thing has such a huge ultra wide shot. It has super slow motion. It has 100 times zoom or something like that, 108 megapixels. The front-facing camera, which is normally 10 megapixels for selfies and doing vlogs and things like that, on this camera it's 40 megapixels, so it's a much clearer picture, even doing the reverse when you turn it around. This camera also supposedly allows me to flip it around, so if I'm talking like this on a phone and I'm facing it, all the writing that would be on my shirt here would be backwards because it's the forward-facing phone camera, so it's all in reverse. Well, this will allow it to flip, so the writing would be in the proper direction, which is a big thing because how come the writing's backwards? I get that a lot in some of my videos when I'm doing those selfie kind of videos. But I tried testing this out. Now take a look at this zoom feature alone. This is just from wide angle to normal to, I believe, 3 times zoom to 10 times zoom. And each one uses a different lens that's on that camera. That's why you saw so many lenses on that camera, on the phone. And take a look at this. So I just wanted to show you the difference with this camera. Look at, this is my ultra wide picture. Then I can switch to normal. Then I can switch to 3 times. Then I can switch to 10 times. That's pretty amazing for a phone, considering this is the normal picture. This is without any telephoto or anything like that. And if I wanted to get a really wide shot of something, I can pan out to that. That's incredible. Isn't that crazy? That's a cell phone. That's not $1,000 lens or, a $2,000 camera with a $3,000 zoom lens, and then you have to take it off and do the wide angle lens, and you have to take that lens off and do a normal lens. Instead of carrying around like 7 different lenses with your camera to get the proper distance and shot and lighting, you can just turn on the cell phone and boom, zoom in and click it. And it also has stabilization now, which is really good. It also has a lock feature where when you zoom out, you can touch the phone and it will lock the camera into trying to find that target, like your face recognition. So when you move around, the camera still follows your face around, but you can do it for an object that's far away. So if I'm focusing on a boat out in the ocean and I'm on my ship, I can see it way out there. I can click on it and it'll focus on it, then I can zoom in a little bit and zoom in even more and then zoom in ultra wide, and it will still focus and keep the camera positioned as much as possible on that ship. It's an amazing, amazing bit of technology. It really is. So I'm really excited that I have this phone. I just can't travel right now. But that'll give me time to play with it. So, I'm going to get out as soon as we get some warm weather at some point, and I'm going to go out and I'm going to film some shots and I'm going to film some locations and show you guys, well, this is what this camera can do. And by the way, this is the Samsung Ultra S21 Ultra. So it's the top model you can get. The one I had before was just a regular S10, no Plus, no Ultra, no nothing. Perfectly good camera, still works. Probably you'll still use it for a secondary backup camera for filming and things like that if I need to. Still works perfectly good, but the cell phone cameras on this one look stunning to me. And I can't wait to get out on a cruise ship or into Disney or out to the Bahamas and just film the beaches and wildlife. Alaska. How much quicker will it be for me now to try and get whale shots with a camera that'll stay on target and zoom in instantly so I can take pictures? So excited for that. So excited to try this out. Can't wait. But wow. 60% of the cost of my car at one point. Like, what? What am I thinking? In my old apartment, that's almost 2 months rent. For a phone, everybody. For a phone. All I can say is thank goodness, just thank goodness, I can write this off.